Hey YouTube, I'm Draconius380 again, and I'm back for yet another Gundam model review. And today I'm presenting to you, well, you can read it up there, but just to let you know, it's going to be the 1/100 scale Master Grade Double Zeta Gundam. I'm going to try to give you a little BG as I go, because this is going to end up being a two-part video anyway, just because of how much there is to show. The Double Zeta was the successor to Zeta, and although it's not official, Double Zeta, it's not the single most official powerful mobile suit. Double Zeta is one of the most powerful mobile suits in the Universal Century, and probably one of my favorites of all time. And since this is going to be a multi-part review, I'm going to take my time. But to get started, Double Zeta has a separated core block mode and a transform mode. So first we have, they call this core top, and you notice it's pretty big. It's a pretty big fighter-looking thing. This cockpit up here is actually the beam rifle, which is something I thought was pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. Not a good idea, but still pretty cool. And down here, you see a core fighter. This is actually a core block. This doesn't transform. However, in this mode, you can open this up, and inside you see the pilot. But this is the core top. Here we have the core base. The core top's name is pretty self-explanatory. It's the top half of Zeta. This is the bottom half, and another core fighter. This is the backpack. And just so I can show you, if I take this off, this is the Neo core fighter. Like I said, the other one's a core block. It doesn't transform. This one is mainly just to dock for the core bottom. You can open this cockpit in, and it's got a molded pilot. It will transform to fit inside Double Zeta. There are these little tiny wings I just folded up. Take it like this, slide those like that, flip the nose and body around, and then you take the tail and fold it like that, and you can use this as a core block for Double Zeta. But I don't use it because the pilot's not oriented the right way. And just as a side note, everything in this kit came with landing gear, but you have to pop it on, and doesn't have anywhere to store it, so I don't use it that much anyhow, because I display this prominently in mobile suit mode. But to form the combined mode, you take this. Well, first off, make sure I'm doing this right. You take this, fold it like that. On the other side, you fold it down. And sorry if my hand's in the way, but anyhow, you fold it like that. And then all you do is the core base, the core block here, plugs in right here. And there you have the G Fortress. And I'm going to pick up the camera and give you a good view. It's unusual looking, but that's probably the reason I like it, because it's really weird looking. I mean, you wouldn't expect, well, actually you kind of do expect this to turn into a mobile suit, but you know what I mean. Oh, and there is a molded pilot inside the beam rifle cockpit up here. Because if you saw the series, it was actually quite funny when they learned the downside of the pilot riding in there. Because this thing's so big, I'm going to transform it in sections. To transform into Double Zeta, you take the G core, you take his backpack, and you notice these weird hingy things. You slide it, you take these wings here, fold these under, then you slide this up and out of the way. Then just get these out of your way right now. That's the easiest thing to do. The leg transformation on this is one of the most unusual. Some people like it, some people don't. But what you do is you pull the leg out, push it, take that booster and push in on this booster that was up here to extend the foot out, slide it all the way down, turn it, and lock it. Then you take this thing right here, push it back and orient it right, open the foot, fold out his heel spur, and then take the whole leg and rotate it around. So there's one leg, and then fold the side skirt. I'm just going to do the other one off camera because it's easier. You ever notice how you want to do stuff after several nights? How active you want to be after not sleeping very good for a few nights? I'm having bouts of insomnia, so this is why I'm decided to change my YouTube video schedule and do this. And I just dropped a part. This little blue part, these fall off the legs all the time. I'm sick of it and just gonna glue it down. It's kind of just do with it as you will. Let me just pop that back on, and I'm wasting time. So there you have this. I'm just going to lay it down because it's very back heavy. Then to transform this into double Zeta, what you do is right here and right here is where the beam rifle is plugged in. So you loosen that, take that away. I'll set that aside and we'll deal with that in part 2. Then you have this mess. What you do is you open the arm up like so, and on the bottom, see if I, then you might should glue that down too. Rotate his hand out. I forget, there was a Transformer and a Power Ranger Zord that had a similar arm transformation. And since Double Zeta happened in 1987, it was probably the original idea came from if it didn't happen in Transformers first, it happened in Double Zeta first. But I'm just rambling. Somebody says, you just like Double Zeta because it came out the year you were born. And anyhow, and then what you do is you fold the arm shields. You can fold them away like I am for right now. Then you take the shoulder pad, rotate it like so, turn it up, and just wait. I know I'm doing this kind of funky. Then you take the chest plate, fold it down, lock it, put the shoulders straight, and then fold up his little antennae. And there you have this top half. So then all you got to do is lock him together like so. Then you take the backpack. There's a polycap joint. I'm probably going to say this is crap and have to redo it, but there's a polycap right there. You plug the backpack in, and there you have Double Zeta. I'll cover mobile suit mode in part 2, and I hope you'll enjoy part 2 as much as I enjoy making these. Man, I sound like an idiot. I hope you enjoyed.